All right, so let's get him out of here. Come on, fella. All right. So, as I was stated earlier, what we have is the Mark 7 upper region. So all of this, including the waist, is of the Mark 7. So Mark 7 waist, hips, shoulders, chest, biceps, forearms. This is all Mark 7. And they've repainted it, obviously, to be the colors of Mark 20. Now, I've heard collectors complain and moan that Hot Toys did this. So they would say, just another repaint. Hot Toys did not make these decisions to design these pieces in this manner. This was done by Marvel. This was done at the studio. When they made the movie, they designed these pieces. You can buy a book. There's a book available that shows all the armors from Marvel, not from Hot Toys. And this is a Marvel created armor. They're the ones that decided to use the Mark 7 and the Mark 20. And it would make sense. I mean, here's Tony. He's had his brush with death. Decides he wants to have an armor for whatever instance that he would need to protect him from anything in his mind. So he decides he's just going to start making armors. He's obsessive like that at times. So it would make sense that if he's designed a piece of armor that... I'm just going to cut this off. This is getting ridiculous. He's designed a piece of armor that does what it's supposed to do, and he wants to combine it with a piece of armor that does something else to make an armor that's more specific for that. Why would he not take a very versatile Mark 7 and combine it with the legs of the very stout Mark 17 to create the Mark 20? It would seem like a good decision. So here we have the Mark 20, the Python. So he has all the articulations of the Mark 7. His arm moves like that. His forearm bends up, and you can see the little creases that are created right there in that soft rubber. These are the interchangeable hands. The batteries go in here on the bicep, and the on-off switch is right there. There's the on-off switch. Right there's where the batteries go. I have an installation video on how I recommend putting batteries in. The shoulder piece is in 2 pieces. So this piece moves in conjunction with this piece right there. So we can get some good articulation there. These, the backs, we have this brake opens up right there, and then it opens up right here. Same thing on the other side. That one's up. That opens up right there. And then this air brake opens up like that. And this one opens up like that. So there's his air brakes right there. And this is where the battery goes into his back. Right there's the on-off switch for that right there. And these pieces just pull straight up like so. And then you can interchange this, which includes this back flap, with the one missiles where the piece is exposed. And there's a post right there and a tab. And the post goes in the hole and the tab goes in the slot. So you want to line up the post with the hole first, and then the tab will help line it up when you put it in. And I'm right-handed, not left-handed. The shoulder out of the way there. A tight fit there. Really tight fit, actually. Definitely want to get that shoulder piece out of the way, putting that on there. Let's try that again. Let's put the post in first, get that lined up. And now we're going to line up the tab back here. So the shoulder piece is really in the way. Difficult to do. Not much room they give you there once that door is open, that shoulder piece. So take your time. If you decide you want to put that in there, you won't be able to move that shoulder piece much once that's down and on. So keep that in mind. If you decide to display him with this open missile pack, it's going to limit this shoulder piece here a lot. And on the other side, I'll show you the other shoulder piece, alternate shoulder piece that you can use. It'll be this smooth piece right here. And it as well has a post on it. You would just line that post up at the hole. Move the shoulder out of the way. That shoulder really is in the way. There you go. And there's the two optional ways of displaying his shoulders. And on the back with that other piece, you would not have that air brake there. Looks like in the design of the piece, if Tony were doing this, it appears that this would be another articulated brake, air brake right there. But for the figure, that was left off. I imagine for fragility purposes. So, his battery for his head goes up here. It's also where the on-off switch is, right there. And this faceplate is not designed to come off. I'm sure it can be taken off if you so desire, but it's not designed to become removed from the piece. And so his head moves independently of his neck. So you can put the Mark 7 Tony Stark head sculpt on there with the collar. It's red. The collar is red if you were to do that. So keep that in mind. You need to repaint one black if you wanted to have the correct colors. Or just do without the collar and have him with the big giraffe neck in there. And to take advantage of the full articulation of the waist, you would need to pull this up, which gives him more bending abilities, like that. And he twists in that manner, and twists in that manner. And his legs are from the Mark 17. So they are double jointed knees. So you have the first articulation which moves into there, and then the second articulation moves into there. So he really gets a good bend on his knees. His hips pivot right there, and then we pivot also on the post there as well. So his little feet, the little piece goes up like that. So you can get some more movement right there. His little toe goes up. Such. The heel does not bend independently of the foot, it appears. See the foot and the heel are one. And the foot wiggles left and right, back and forth, side to side. Get a lot of movement there. I think that's pretty cool how that tracks in. Okay, I think that's pretty neat. Bend them up for quite a bit. And close them like that. Alright, so this is my unboxing video of this figure. Mark 20. I was afraid that he was going to become my new favorite figure when I first opened him up there, and I seen that he was Mark 17 and Mark 7 combined. He has both of those are very cool figures, and I was thinking, gosh, you combine two of the coolest figures, you can't have but an even more cool figure. That might change. He might become my favorite. Hard to say, but there he is, the Mark 20 Python from Hot Toys.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please share your thoughts about this figure in the comments below. Follow me on Facebook at Siri.Emerald. And please subscribe and like my videos. Happy collecting!